we have covered users, locations and menus, and now we'll be covering miscellaneous settings. All of this is interconnected, and once we are done with these three sections, we'll be adding organizations or memberships, and then we'll be able to integrate them into events. And once we complete events, and then we would be able to generate financial reports and global reports. So first things first, whenever a client is onboarded onto Currinda, they are given a site configuration by default. So let's say the short name for the company that has purchased or is now a client of Currinda will be given a short name and a long name that they can type in here, and their primary purpose for using Currinda. Let's say the primary purpose for this is events. Now let's type in the address. Let's say it's ASN Melbourne. The country is selected as Australia. The state is Victoria. Let's say the suburb is ASN Street, and the postcode is 123456. Then the postal address, let's say it's ASN, let's say it's 123 ASN. Let's say it's 123 ASN Street, Melbourne. Now we can fill in the contact details. This is the primary email for contact, and we can also type in the fax address, fax number. Then we can type in the phone line 1 and phone line 2, which is already typed in, so I won't be touching them. Then we have the postal address for the contact person. Let's say it's the same as ASN Street, Melbourne. Then we have the option of showing which website belongs to the client. Let's say the website is members.asnevents.com.au. Then we have a business number, which is the Australian business number here. We can type in the business number, and then we can enter the email details. This email must belong to the client, which in this case, let's suppose is ASN. So let's suppose it's asn@gmail.com. Then general contact email, let's say general@asn.com.au. And for memberships, this must be the email. Let's say memberships@asn.com.au. Then we have the legal documents. Once we place in a URL here for the document of privacy policy, refund policy, and terms and conditions, these are later inherited into the events. We can also set up a default time zone, which is the Australia, Sydney here. We can set it to Melbourne. Also, there's a check here, should we pre-authorize payment until registrations are checked, which implies the payments do not go through unless the registration of a delegate is checked. This setting is enabled or disabled here. Now, once we're completely done, we have filled in all the details, we can click on save, and it all will be saved. For some reason, we left out this. Clicking on save, and it's saved. Now, let's move on to from site configuration to email templates. Now, what are email templates? Email templates are the templates that are available for emailing the users, members, delegates of Currinda, so that we don't have to type in the emails all the time. For example, we can create a new email here, new email template. Let's say this is for registration registration completion email. The target section defines where it's triggered in the system. Once someone's membership is complete, this email is triggered. Then once someone pays for the membership, then this email is triggered. Once someone completes their registration, then this email is triggered. Similarly, we have different kinds of target sections which define the point of trigger for the email template. Alright, let's say this is for registration. We can add a description for this here. After completing the description, we can type in a subject for the email. Let's say registration completion. The entity type. Now we have two major sections in Currinda, which is event and organizations. Organizations are also referred to as memberships. Now we can decide the template for either the event or for an organization. Let's say we define this for an event because we targeted the registration section. Yeah. If unchecked, the email template will not be included in events automatic emails. So if we uncheck this, this will not be triggered automatically, but if it's checked, this will be triggered automatically. We can insert the content here. Let's say, dear, we want to use the name of the delegate here. Let's say user.firstname. This will eventually be replaced by the user's first name, and then we type in our rest of the email. We are glad to have you attending the conference scheduled from. We also have prayer dates. Let's say this will be replaced by the dates of the event, and we can then insert the venue, clicking on merge fields again. Let's say venue, let's say looking forward to see you there. Thanks. And then we can also insert whoever is the primary admin for this event. We can say event.primary admin, and then once we click on add, this email template gets saved. And whenever we want to use this email, this will be available for all of the new events that are set up after setting up this email template. A global email template, as we call it. This is the global email template. This is not copied for the past events into the events. This is copied into the newer events. Whenever we create a new event, all of these templates would be copied into the event itself, which we will go into later. Thank you.